Coach, if you were to break practice up in 3 different ways today, it starts off with some drill work, then you've got scout team work, and then it's ones against ones. Is that right? Is that the right formula?
Well, not exactly. We do the drill work, and then pass skill and one-on-one drills. we went ones on ones, and then in team, for the most part, team was scouts. But thought it went good. So working with the scouts and getting them lined up is kind of something you have to practice and be effective at. And so, yeah, I thought it went good for a first day.
It felt a little bit different than some of the other practices going back to Lewiston and coming through. Is this the format for just this week, and then it changes because there's a game the following weekend?
No, this will be like game week. The biggest difference is the first team defense and offense are separated, and they have to work against looks that our opponent's going to give, and offense has to do the same thing.
How'd the quarterbacks look today?
Thought they looked pretty good. Above average.
What about Morrow and Wicks and Harrington? Those 3 are still playing pretty well, playing hard.
Yeah, they're all right in the thick of it. Harrington looked pretty flashy today, and then kind of the same. I mean, Harrington looks flashy, and then Morrow's kind of an overall guy, and then Wicks is real powerful.
Fans will hear from Coach Manning in just a moment. He was working with his linebackers today, including Lamora, and those guys seem to have their roles pretty well set on the team. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job packaging those guys up, changing up what they do with those guys, and then of course, Lamora can play bigger than he is because he's a real physical guy, and then runs pretty well.
Yeah, Lamora seems to be able to – he's someone you could put in more than one spot and who could excel in more than one spot.
Yeah, and part of it has to do with how hard he plays and how physical he is naturally.
He's a pretty well-built guy for someone who's his height and weight and all that.
Yeah, but he can also change direction pretty good and has experience there in the secondary as well, so that's good practice for him.